RGB fan company made a gaming chair. Let's see how they did. Hey guys, welcome to Elevated Systems. I'm your host CJ. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're into all things tech, DIY, and gaming, be sure to get subscribed so you don't miss all my future content. Today, I'll be checking out this GIM gaming chair. I'll cover assembly experience, build quality, material quality, and features. And I'll start with the assembly experience. The chair came well packaged in a large box. There were 6 main pieces. The instructions were clear enough, and the 10 assembly steps were mostly represented by pictures. Assembly was pretty simple. I didn't run into any problems other than the fact that I was interrupted during the process by the 4-legged kiddos who wanted to go out and play in the snow. Despite snowball chasing time, the whole assembly took about 12 minutes from start to finish. As far as build quality, I was impressed with the apparent durability of the chair. Now, of course, it'll take long-term use to really assess how the chair will hold up, but I did notice a few things. First, the casters or wheels are more robust than the flimsy casters you typically see on chairs in this price range. Also, there are some things that a lot of people may not notice if you haven't assembled many chairs, like the bolts. These are the typical 6mm bolts used to assemble a typical gaming chair. And these are the 8mm bolts that are holding this chair together. Also, there's more of them. Normally, there are like 3 bolts at most to attach an arm to a chair. These arms use 4 bolts each. And the 16 bolts I used to assemble the chair are screwed directly into the 3/4-inch internal steel frame, which is rated to hold 300 pounds. There's a pretty beefy torsion spring which provides more than enough tension for the recline function, which leads me to the question, what's this knob for? Typically, this knob is connected to and adjusts the tension on the recline torsion spring. On this chair, it's, well, not connected to anything and just spins. The recline lever is well placed and again, fairly rugged. Typically, these levers feel pretty flimsy, like you can bend them without much effort, but it'd take some effort to bend this way. Anyway, the overall build quality leads to a very sturdy feel to the chair. There's no excess wiggle here. Where the quality is a little lacking is with the upholstery. It's not lower quality than other chairs in this price point, but it's not better either. It's pretty much the same. And while the material looks nice, it's soft and comfortable and water resistant, this thin artificial polyurethane leather, or PU leather, doesn't usually hold up well over time and typically starts to crack and break down within 2 years. So I'm pretty sure the structure and internal frame of the chair will significantly outlast the upholstery. This stuff also doesn't breathe at all, so not shorts friendly, you know what I'm saying? As far as features, you have your typical gas piston providing 4 inches of lift, raising the chair from 18 inches to 22 inches above the floor. The arms are also adjustable, about 3.5 inches, and the bolt holes are also elongated, so by loosening the bolts on the bottom, you do have some lateral adjustment too. There's also a true recline feature, which goes from 90 degrees through 18 steps to almost flat at 155 degrees. Finally, you have your typical lumbar and headrest pillows, which work for what they are and are almost necessary because there's no contour to this seat back without them. I mean, it's flat and roadkill. As far as style, it's your typical racing style chair. Flat back with wraparound frame. Currently, this black, blue with the orange trim color scheme is the only option available, which is cool for me because I live in Bronco country, but I did specifically ask my GIM rep if there are plans for more color options, and they basically said there may be if sales go well for the chair. Now, I've said in the past, you've seen one gaming chair, you've seen them all, which is true of this chair. In fact, you can search Amazon for gaming chairs and you'll see dozens pretty much exactly like this, because there are literally hundreds of companies that sell gaming chairs like this, but there are only a handful of OEMs or original equipment manufacturers that actually make the chairs, which are separate from the company selling the chair. Basically, the OEM has the factory workforce and materials to make the chair, and then GIM in this case has the warehousing, retail outlet, marketing, and customer support infrastructure to sell the chairs. So this means for the most part, the design and quality of the chairs is the same for all the different companies selling them. So why go with one chair over another? Well, for me, it comes down to two major differences: price and customer service. Now, this is a $130 to $140 chair, and that's what they typically sell for online, and that's a fair price for this chair. But this actual chair is currently priced at $99. Now, this is a promotional price as GIM tries to break into a competitive market, and eventually the chair will sell for $20 or $30 more, which brings me to my second point: customer support. So along with testing out the physical chair, I tested out GIM's customer support. I sent an email posing as a normal customer to the address included with the instructions, claiming that during assembly one of the wheels broke, and I had a reply within 12 minutes offering a solution. I just needed to reply with my address and they would send me a new replacement part. I replied with the info and asked how long it'd take, and I immediately got a reply saying they have it to me within 4 to 5 days, and the only other info they needed was my order number. Now, that's as far as I went with the test because, well, GIM sent me the chair, so I don't have an order number. Plus, I didn't actually break a wheel, and mostly, I didn't want to take any more of the guy's time away from real customers. But the experience to that point was great. I got an immediate response with a simple solution. Would I have actually received a new wheel in 4 to 5 days? I can't say that with 100% certainty, but I'm pretty sure I would have. See, a company like GIM is almost entirely reliant on the Amazon marketplace to sell their merch. And for marketing, they rely on good Amazon reviews. And unlike a lot of these companies, which I won't work with, that include a card in the box offering a gift card for a review, GIM just offers a decent product at a fair price with good customer support. Now, as far as my overall conclusion on the chair, it has above average build quality due to the use of higher quality structural materials and hardware. It has an average or typical upholstery job with the use of lightweight PU leather. Its current price point makes it probably one of the best bang for the buck racing style chairs currently on Amazon, and even at a more typical $130 price point, the responsive customer support, should you need it, is a huge plus for me anyway. I'd say the only negative about the chair is that it is only offered in this color scheme, so they're definitely missing out on potential sales if the black, blue, and orange doesn't fit into your setup. But that's my take on the GIM gaming chair. What do y'all look for in a gaming chair? Let me know in the comments. If anything I said was helpful, don't forget to hit that like, and again, consider subbing. I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe.